The Phillies now are 3-1, the only team out of ours that are good right now. 2-1 versus the Tigers, 1-0 versus your Orioles.
I think about to be 2-0 against the Orioles, looks like.
64-48 overall. 6-4 in the last 10. 1.5 up on the Mets, like I said before. They're the 3 seed, half game behind the Dodgers for the 2nd seed, and 4 games back of the Brewers for that top seed. How have your trade deadline acquisitions fared in the first a little more than half a week, the first series plus?
Well, I'll talk about the one that's kind of been kind of lackluster first. Harrison Bader. I mean, I wasn't extremely high on that trade. I mean, because I didn't feel like it was like a major upgrade that I guess like, I think most of the fans and like you think they would have been looking for out in the outfield there. I mean, it's kind of anything, it's just a slight upgrade because you got a very similar bat with some, better fielding and and they're just sitting there platooning him. I think I saw that they were going to platoon Bader, Kepler, and Marsh in left, and it's like that's insane because I'm pretty sure they're all right-handed bats. So it's like, why are you platooning 3 right-handed bats? Like,
Right.
it makes no sense. Like, if you're going to platoon somebody, you platoon a lefty and a righty. If you really want, if you really are going to platoon, but they're up like Phillies are obsessed with platooning players. But Harrison Bader comes over. He adds that Gold Glove defense, which they definitely need. Not really an upgrade at bat, like an upgrade at with his bat. I mean, it's pretty much the same as Kepler and Marsh. And honestly, they'd probably be doing better if they were playing every day anyway. But Hader not doing too good. And I think finally last night he hit a 3-run homer with his first hit with the Phillies.
I mean, I'm a big Harrison Bader guy,
So
so I feel like the Phillies got a real one. Like everything
he,
I've heard is that he's a good dude. He was beloved by Yankee fans when he was here. Met fans loved him last year. He's somebody that Philly fans, I would say, if they were normal people in Philadelphia and fans of those teams would love him. We know for a fact that those who love Philly sports aren't normal. You could take that positively or negatively.
I mean,
Both
I
both are
disagree with a lot
accurate.
of the takes of
The
Phillies
positive
fans.
and negative is
Yeah,
both accurate.
it
You
is.
know,
But I
so
think
you
I
should
think
love
when
Bader, but he has to earn that love, and he will.
I think he will because I think he's going to start playing regularly at center field. And I think once he does that and they stop kind of platooning him and he kind of gets like a more, solid everyday
Right.
role because that's what they should give him. I think he'll start hitting better and he'll start, earning that, that love from the Phillies fans here. Now, the other guy they got, probably I'm ecstatic over, Jhoan Duran, I think is how you pronounce his name. I've heard, I think, because a lot of people say Duran, like Johan
It's
Duran,
Duran.
but I think
It's
it's
Duran.
Duran, but I think, and it's like Johan
Jaren
Duran.
Duran, Yohan Duran.
But I've heard people say Jhoan Duran on the when I watch the
You,
game, so
you,
I'm
you
not
hear
sure.
you hear people say Luis Robert all the time
True.
too.
So I don't know how you pronounce. I don't know how his name, but Duran. But I mean, so far, I mean, I think 2 saves already. His first save against the Tigers comes in. I think it's like a two nothing. Comes in ninth inning. Comes out. The Twins were nice enough to send over his entrance, package there with all the graphics and the music. So I mean, that was very nice of the Twins there. And he comes out. They show the whole thing on the TV on the broadcast. He comes out, fans going crazy. Comes out, 4-pitch save. I mean, I just feel like I haven't seen like this. I haven't seen. I don't think the Phillies had this like dominant closer since Brad Lidge in 2008. Honestly, like it's just I feel like a kid again watching the team now. So it's like, I mean, they are set. I have such high hopes for him, and I have such high hopes for the team, especially with you have Alvarado coming back now soon. You have Nola starting his rehab. He should be back soon. I mean, I mean, there you have Schwarber's hitting crazy. Harper's starting to hit. I mean, I'm excited. I am really excited.
how do you feel the team's direction is right now, though? Like, they're winning again. 6-4 in the last 10 is good, not great. They haven't created too much separation from the Mets. The Marlins are a surging team. So,
I'm not worried about the Marlins.
do you think the Phillies will be able to catch the Brewers or even the Dodgers?
I think they can. I mean, they just took a series against one of the best teams in baseball right now with the Tigers. I mean, that was a tough series. So I mean, you took that series, and I mean, and then you look at, and I think, and they're gonna win, and they should beat the Orioles again tonight. They're up 4-0 as we're recording this. So I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I think the Mets, I think, are going to start losing a bit more games, even with the trade, the trade acquisitions they have. The Brewers, I think they're going to fall down a little bit, hopefully, but I think the Phillies, the way it's looking, I mean, they should be going and should be able to get some separation.